rocking the alternate jersey. South Alabama is yet again at home taking on Georgia State this time. Game number 5. South Alabama is 3-1. They took down Mississippi State last week, and they are second in the conference. Louisiana Lafayette is ranked 24th. They're overall 4-0. When these two meet, if Lafayette can keep that up, it's going to be a great matchup. But today we're going to focus on Georgia State. South Alabama last year took care of business against Georgia State. It was a tough start, but South Alabama clawed their way out and eventually won the game. And there's a flag on the play, and that's going to bring them back, South Alabama. Jared Palmer, the tight end.
Still first down.
Samuel Mateo won them the game last week, against Mississippi State. He had 3 interceptions, but eventually he brought the team out from a 14-point deficit and won the game against Mississippi State. 2 SEC opponents this year. Lost to Georgia, but they made up for the win against Mississippi State. He on the run, and he throws it to Kendall Houston for a gain. 3rd and 7, already a 3rd down. Mateo's looking, and he is completely off targets, and that's going to bring on 4th down. Not a great start to this game for them. He's going to hand it off to running back. House had an opening drive touchdown last season in the beginning of the game, and that put Georgia State up early. 3rd and 6. South Alabama's defense got to step it up. And it's a screen pass. He gets it off to his running back. He gets a block, and he picks up the 1st down. And they're already at the 35-yard line. He's going to hand it off to running back. He's still fighting forward, and he picks up just 1 yard, though. House. Trying to take it to the house. Georgia State is looking, but they get the quarterback. He's sacked for 4 yards. 3rd and 14. Davin Hawkins is having a good year as the middle linebacker. Team captain, and he throws it down the field, nearly intercepted by Brigham, and that will bring on 4th down. 4th and 14. They will be going for 3 around the midfield, and it is short. They don't get it. Samuel Mateo, another opportunity here. Hopefully he can put up some points on this drive. Jones is still running, gets a good block, and he picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. A little off target there on the last try from Mateo. Hopefully he can fix that, and he hands it off to Jones again. Tackled for loss. 3rd and 4, another 3rd down situation. Mateo drops back, had time to throw, and Glover drops the pass. And they will be going for it. 4th and 4. They don't want this game to get out of hand. They want to give it the opportunity, and he throws it to Glover, who makes it up again. 15 yards, had 1 foot in, and he picks up the 1st down. Glover has a way of making up his drop passes. Won them the game against Mississippi State and got them the 4th down conversion today. 2nd and 4. More than midway through the 1st quarter, the game is still 0-0. They pick up the 1st down. Kendall Houston, 7 yards. Mateo is going to keep it on the option. He's still running, and they will get the 1st down. He is a dual threat quarterback. Very difficult to game plan against those. And he keeps it again. He pitches it off to Houston. Looks like he should have kept it for himself, though. 2nd and 9. In the I formation, Mateo drops back. Pressure is coming, and they get to him this time. Sacked for 7 yards. 3rd and 16. Another difficult 3rd down to convert. And there is a false start. Yes, there is, and that's going to bring them back even further, and that's going to make it 3rd and 21 for South Alabama. That's going to be a very difficult 3rd down to convert. Mateo, the shotgun, has Jay Jones in the backfield with him. See what they do here. Mateo runs out to the right, and he throws it, and there's some miscommunication. The receiver looked like he should have went for the catch, but he did not. Hit the ground. 4th and 21. They get it. Not what they wanted, but they got 3 points. Georgia State now has the ball again. They're way back. Around the 14-yard line. The quarterback's going to keep it for himself. He's still running. at the 30, the 40, the 50. He's still running, and that's a big run by Ronnie Bell. And they go all the way out into South Alabama territory. Throws it off, hit hard, but he picks up 8 yards. 2nd and 2. He's going to keep it for himself again, but this time he is caught in the backfield. 2nd, 3rd and 4. And it looks like House is down and he's hurt. It's their star running back. 3rd and 4. Let's see what Ronnie Bell does here. And he finds his receiver. He cuts inside and he picks up 12 yards. That was an easy first down for them there. Bell's looking and he throws it. And it was intercepted, but the defender didn't have his feet inside. And that's a lucky break for Georgia State. Another opportunity, another down to play. Bell's going to keep it for himself, and he is brought down after 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Hopefully, South Alabama can keep him to 3 yards, and they get the first down. Meant hopefully hold them to a field goal, 3 points. Let's see what they do here, and pitches it off. And they trip him up, and he gets no gain there. 22 seconds left to go. 2nd and goal. Bell is looking, great protection, and it looks like it was thrown away or incompleted, but it hit the ground. No catch. 3rd and goal. And the pressure is coming. Gets it off to his running back, but he is tackled for loss, and that's going to bring on 4th and goal. The goal is looking tight a game before the first quarter ends, and they get it, and the game is tied. South Alabama and Georgia State after 1 quarter are tied. South Alabama has been putting up tons of points here this season, but only 3 in the first quarter. And Georgia State is matching them along the way. Big plays. Samuel Mateo trotting out with his offense under center, and he hands it off to Jones. He picks up 2 yards. 2nd and 2. Still a long way to go, and he's going to keep it. Great blocking. 2 defenders miss. 1 almost trips. He's still running. 1 defender left to go, and they bring him down around the 7-yard line. What a run by Samuel Mateo, and you can see he does have speed. He is not to be messed with. Nearly got away from that final defender. Really had to try hard and stop him from getting that touchdown. This is a huge touchdown run by Samuel Mateo. 1st and goal. Runs out to the right after pocket collapses, and he throws it. The receiver and him were not on the same page. I think it was way out of his reach anyway. 2nd and goal. Mateo's looking, and he throws it to Jones, and he falls into the end zone for a touchdown. 8 yards, and Samuel Mateo and his offense, just like that, are on the board, and they are up 1 score, 10-3. Here is Georgia State again. Still plenty of time in the 2nd quarter. Hands it off to his running back. He's still running. Trucks a defender. What a run. That's a powerful run by Anthony Hudgens. He's going to hand it off to his running back again. Still fighting. Not an easy guy to bring down. 2nd and 2. Looks like the ground game is working for them. And he fights his way for 2 yards and getting the first down. They are in South Alabama territory. Hands it off to running back again, but he is caught right away. Tackled for loss. 2nd and 12. Anthony Hudgens. Great protection. Time to throw. And he gets it off, but he's pushed out of bounds, picking up 3 yards. 3rd and 9. Here's a screen play, and let's see if that can get them the first down. No, they push him out of bounds. 4th and 3. They're just short. They're going to go for the field goal again. Might be out of their reach. And no good for Georgia State. Not sure what they're thinking. That gives South Alabama really good field position. Samuel Mateo on the screen pass. Thunderbunk. Picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6, approaching the 5-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, and he throws it deep, and it's nearly intercepted. It was thrown a little bit inside for the receiver. That might have been a reception. 3rd and 6, Pressure's coming, and he finds Thunderbunk. He holds on to that. You always hold your breath when he throws those passes to Thunderbunk. But he held on to it this time. He's been proving himself throughout the course of this season. He hands it off to Jones, but he's caught immediately, tackled for loss. 2nd and 12. And Mateo's going to keep it. Great blocking. Another big run. He's still running. And they push him out of bounds. The same defender. 20-yard gain there by Samuel Mateo. Racking up his rushing stats. And he hands it off to, throws it to Thunderbunk. Breaks the tackle. Thunderbunk picks up the first down. What a play by Thunderbunk. 1st and goal, just a couple of yards, and they're in the end zone. He's going to hand it off to Jones, and he's going to walk it in for a touchdown. They didn't even get touched on his way in, and they are up again. Samuel Mateo and the Jaguars put up more points. They make it a two-score game with that extra point. 17-3. Georgia State realizes the hole they're being dug into is getting bigger and bigger, and that's a pretty good return there by Webb. 3 minutes 45 seconds left to go. Plenty of time. They can make it a one-score game. He's going to keep it. He's caught from behind. Ronnie Bell, 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Great protection, but he's going to keep it. And he's sacked instead. Brought down. 3rd and 7. Hakeem Lewis brings him down for the sack. 3rd and 7, throws it, and he finds his receiver right up the middle, and they get 19 yards and a first down. 3 minutes left to go. Going to hand it off to House, who's back in the game for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. And it's intercepted. No, it is not. He dropped easy interception. E.J. May, looking to redeem himself, has been getting burned all season. That could have been big for him. And they get the first down on a third down conversion. 1st and 10. He finds his running back. They pick up another first down. Davin Hawkins, 6 tackles, 1 sack in this game. He's having a good game so far. And another first down for Georgia State. 13 yards. They're working their way up the field. E.J. Mays, big dropped pick, could have cost him. That's 5-yard gain, and House is down again, injured. 2nd and 5. Hudgens is back in the game for Georgia. The running back. 2 minutes left to go. Bell's going to keep it for himself. He doesn't get the first down. It's 3rd and 1. He hands it off to the running back, and he picks up the first down. 1st and goal. New set of downs for Georgia State to work with. Bell's going to keep it for himself, and he falls into the end zone for a Georgia State touchdown. And with the extra points, they will make it a one-score game, 17-10. It looked like South Alabama was running away with it, but they caught up. Samuel Mateo accounting for 156 yards and 1 touchdown. Thankfully, no turnovers in this game so far. A minute 42, plenty of time, as we've seen, for Samuel Mateo to put his team on the board. And he finds Glover, and he's brought down around midfield. A minute and a half to go. Mateo he throws it to Thunderbunk, but Thunderbunk does not come down with it. Looks like he lost the ball. Luckily, was not intercepted. Another down play for South Alabama. Mateo finds Glover. That's a big gain. 18 yards, and they're working their way easily down the field. Mateo is under center. A little over a minute to go. It is a screen pass. He finds Jones, still running. He's still running, and he is tackled out of bounds at the 5-yard line. 27-yard reception for Jay Jones. He's having a good game. Mateo drops back. Protection is there, but he decides to run out to the right. Defender misses, and he runs it in for a South Alabama touchdown. 5-yard touchdown. Monster game for Samuel Mateo on the ground today. And this makes it, yet again, a 2-score game. Down 14, Georgia State, 52 seconds left to go. Let's see what they can make of it. They're not counting themselves out yet. It is a screen play. And they catch him after just 1 yard. 30 2 seconds left to go for Georgia State. And he hands it off to the running back. Timeout after a 3-yard tackle for loss. 3rd and 12. Hands it off to the running back again. He's caught after just 4 yards. Gerald House, 124 yards rushing, 128 yards passing. Pretty even game for South Alabama today. 16 seconds. I think they wanted to push it. Again, Walker has some control here on the offense. And Samuel Mateo is brought down for a big sack. 21 yards. 11 yards. 2nd and 21. It's a screen pass. Hands it off to Jones. He's still running. Gets good blocking. Breaks the tackle. He's still running. Brought down. 3 seconds left to go. Mateo is going to spike it. I don't know what Coach Walker is thinking here. 2 seconds. I think they're going to throw it into the end zone and hopefully somebody can come down with it. Mateo, plenty of time to throw. He throws it down the field and it's intercepted. Not sure what Jones was doing there. He didn't even try to go up and get that one, but it's intercepted. It doesn't look too good for Samuel Mateo's stat sheet, adding another pick. And that will end the first half. Georgia State down 14, but they could have some extra energy there from that pick ending the first half of this game. The score is 24-10. South Alabama is doing pretty well today at home, and Georgia State is not doing bad, only putting up 10 points. South Alabama's defense is just doing better. And Samuel Mateo on the ground and in the passing game has just been unstoppable. Racking up the yards on the ground. He's accounting for a majority of the team's offensive yardage today. Jay Jones there with the touchdown. And Ronnie Bell is having a pretty good game for Georgia State. Their defense just has to step up more and try to see if they can stop Samuel Mateo's offense, because so far they have no answer. 156 yards passing, 113 rushing, 1 turnover though. Completely could have been avoidable. It looks pretty even except for in the pass game. Georgia State has got to step it up in that department. And here we are kicking off the second half of this game, and Georgia State will get it first. And they're looking to get on the board and make it a 1-score game. Runs it out, speedy return there, about out to the 24-yard line. Ronnie Bell, like I said, he's having a good game. He just needs to keep it up. They stop him after just 1 yard. Gerald House, 2nd and 9. He's gonna hand it off to House again. Cuts the other way, and he picks up a few yards. 3rd and 5. On the screen, but he can't get it off, and he's sacked by Will Thompson. It's a big sack, and Georgia State just lost their chance to score on their opening drive for the second half. And Samuel Mateo and the Jaguars are looking to get good field position. And Kendall Houston, 17-yard on return. Oh no, he is down. Down. Hopefully, it's not a serious injury. He's a good returner and a pretty good running back number 2 for this team. Samuel Mateo on the play action, and he's brought down for a sack. 7 yards, 2nd and 17. Not a good start for either team so far in this third quarter. The Jaguars still have a couple of downs before you can deem this a lost drive. He hands it off to Jay Jones for about 5 yards. 3rd and 12, somewhat more manageable, but still going to be difficult here. 5 wideouts. Mateo, plenty of time to throw, and he hits Cameron Broadnax for the first down, 16 yards. 1st and 10. They're in Georgia State territory. Motions Glover over to the right side of the formation. Mateo hands it off to Jones. Cuts the other way, and he picks up 9 yards. 120 yards rushing today for South Alabama. And they're in the third quarter. Doing well so far. Mateo's going to keep it. And he pitches it off to Jones. Breaks a tackle. And they bring him down at the 10-yard line. In the red zone, they're looking to make this a 3-score game. Hands it off to Jones. Works his way up the middle for 5 yards. 2nd and goal. Samuel Mateo under center. And it's a screen pass of all the plays they could have done, and they get tackled for loss. And 3rd and goal. Samuel Mateo under center again. And he hits Houston, but they can't get the first down. It's only 4 yards. 4th and goal, and they will be going for 3 points. And that makes it a 17-point game for South Alabama. They make use of their drive. They come up with 3 points. And we're midway through the third quarter. Finds his receiver and he gets 14 yards and a first down. He finds his receiver again. Looks like he just lobbed that one up. That could have been intercepted, but the defenders were lost on that one. 2nd and 5. And he finds his receiver again. They get another first down on this drive. 11 yards. Hawkins 8 tackles today. 1 sack. Star linebacker for his team. And they drop that one. 2nd and 10. Bell's going to keep it for himself. He's still running. Breaks the tackle. And he picks up the first down though. 1st and 10. And they're into South Alabama's territory. They're going to be looking to score here. Can't afford a field goal, but it looks like there is a false start. And it's going to bring them back just as they were gaining momentum. And here is Georgia State, 5 wideouts. Bell alone in the backfield. Good protection, and he finds his receiver, and that's a nice gain. 13 yards, 2nd and 2. Bell, plenty of time to throw, and he finds his receiver again. And they pick up the first down once again. Looks like they're having a hard time stopping him, but there's some miscommunication. He overthrew it, and Georgia State now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to score, and he's brought down after a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3. South Alabama looks like they don't know what to do. Bell keeps it for himself. He's still running. He's brought down. Looked like he was going to fly through that opening. But he is brought down after a 5-yard gain. 1st and goal. Bell's going to keep it. And he runs it into the end zone himself yet again. And they're within 10 points after this field goal. Georgia State is still in this game. An exciting game today. South Alabama is going to get the ball back. Let's see what Samuel Mateo and the offensive unit has in store. And that's a nice return by Kendall Houston. He's a great returner. Who knew he had that in him? Mateo's going to keep it. He gets good blocking, and he picks up a huge 15-yard gain, and they're already in Georgia State territory. 100 yards on the ground for Samuel Mateo today. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Still a close game. Mateo gets it off just in time before he gets sacked. It is a screen pass. He's going to throw it down the field anyway, and Thunderbunk lost the ball. I'm not sure what's going on with that today. They're not going for the catch. He knew the screen was lost. And he finds Glover, but Glover drops the ball. He's dropping too many, and they're going to go for it on 4th down, knowing Georgia State has some momentum. And Mateo finds Jeremy Jones for the first down. That was a nice catch by Jeremy Jones. Going to hand it off to Jay Jones this time, and he picks up no gain though. 2nd and 10. Way to save the drive there, Samuel Mateo. And he finds Jones again, and he picks up the first down. We need to see more of Jeremy Jones. He's a 5'9" receiver, but boy is he good. And he pitches it to Jones, and he's caught from behind. Tackled for loss, 2nd and 12. Mateo and the offense don't want another field goal. He's still running, he's keeping it, and he runs out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 9. Mateo plenty of time to throw. He hits Broadnax, and he gets the first down. And we are about to start the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point game, still up for grabs in my opinion. South Alabama's offense only scored 3 points. Georgia State scored a touchdown. I believe it could be anybody's game still. But on this drive, South Alabama does have a lot of momentum, converting a 4th down. And they're in the red zone. Mateo looking to throw, and it looks like it was batted down or something. Could not get that pass off. 2nd and 10, Mateo under center on the play action, and he throws it into the end zone to Wes Saxon for a South Alabama touchdown. And with this extra point, they make it A 17-point game, doubling Georgia State's points. South Alabama looks like they're running away with it. Georgia State is probably in panic mode. Just a little under 8 minutes left to go in this game. Hands it off to the running back. House gains 3, 2nd and 7. Still a whole field to go down. And there's a flag on the play. Bell's going to keep it. That's a big run by him, but I believe it is coming down. There might have been holding. Oh, it's defensive offsides on South Alabama. It looks like they did keep that, and they're going to decline that. They're on the 44-yard line. 7 minutes and 20 seconds up to go. He's going to hand it off to House again. He's hit hard there. Only picking up 2 yards. Not sure why they're running still. Bill on the screen. He's still going. Oh, but he's tackled only after 3 yards. 3rd and 5. Questionable play calling here. Bill's looking. Time to throw. And he stopped just before converting for the first down. 4th and 1. He's going to hand it off. And he is stopped. Tackled for loss, turnover on down. South Alabama gets the ball back. 6 minutes and 23 seconds up to go. Up big so far in this game. Mateo's going to keep it. And he's brought down after 7 yards. Having a great day running and passing. Mateo on the option is keeping it. And he pitches it off to Houston. Picks up the first down though. 5 yards. First and 10, he's going to hand it off to Jones, but he's caught immediately. 2nd and 11, a little under 5 minutes left to go in this game. Mateo under center, hands it off to Jones. He picks up 4 yards. 3rd and 8. Time is winding down fast. Down to the 4-minute mark. On the screen pass to Jay Jones. He's still running, and they bring him down. He's just short of the first down. 4th and inches. Jay Jones, 4 receptions, 62 yards. He's having a good game today. And I think they're taking another look at this. He might have passed the first down marker. Can't tell from that view. But this view you can, and it looks like it is a first down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And there you have it. 1st and 10 for South Alabama. Georgia State's hopes just going out the window, and Jay Jones cuts back and forth, 172 yards on the ground. Just having a monster game overall for this offense, and Jay Jones is caught in the backfield. 3rd and 9. For sure looking to get this converted, and they do, and he finds Jones. He's brought down around the 7-yard line. Great pass there. Samuel Mateo. Houston's running up the middle. He looks like he was going to run it in for a touchdown, but they got to him. 2nd and goal. About a minute and 13 left. Jay Jones runs it in for a touchdown for South Alabama. 40 points today. What a great game by Coach Walker and this offense. And with the extra points, they will make it a 41-17 game, and they do get it. And here is Georgia State with a minute and 11. They know the game's over, but they're definitely going to try to see if they can get some points. And go down, then go down swinging, and he connects with the big pass out to the 30-yard line. 21 of 27 for Ronnie Bell. Not too bad, but just needs to get more yards in the air. 6 yards there. 2nd and 4. A minute left to go. Fans just want this game to be done. He throws it into the end zone, and he comes down with it for a touchdown. Jordan Giles, Ronnie Bell connects with him for a touchdown for Georgia State. 23 to 41. Looking to convert 2 points, and they do get that. And that's a hit to this defense. And it looks like South Alabama wants to score here. They're not looking to just end the game, and he runs it up the middle for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Coach Walker and Coach Schur, the head coach, are not on the same page. Samuel Mateo is going to keep it, and he runs it in for another South Alabama touchdown, running the score up. I'm not sure Coach Schur wanted that, but South Alabama did it anyway. 48 to 25. It's like, if you're going to score on me, fine, we'll score on you, and they did exactly that. Samuel Mateo having a monster game today on the ground. And Georgia State, maybe they can score again. Let's see what happens. And he drops that one. 2nd and 10. 37 seconds left to go. A bit too long. The game should be over. He throws it deep down the field, and he doesn't find his receiver. It's dropped. Looked like he caught it there for a second. 3rd and 10. It's a screen pass, and he can't get it off in time, but he does avoid the sack. 4th and 10. The Jaguars will go on to win this one. Georgia State kept it close, but eventually the Jaguars pulled away. Their offense just too much to handle for the Panthers. Samuel Mateo accounting for 391 yards, 4 touchdowns. The rest of the team 78 and 2 touchdowns. Without a doubt, the player of the game is Samuel Mateo, 250 yards, 141 rushing yards, 4 total touchdowns. They start 1-0 in the Sun Belt. You see 21 points in the second quarter, 21 in the fourth, 48-25. Defensive player is Devin Hawkins, offensive Samuel Mateo. And just taking a look at this, 63% completion rate, lower than what he usually has, but it's still good. Ground game was strong, 55 yards for Jay Jones though, 141 yards for Samuel Mateo. They couldn't stop him. And receiving, as usual, the ball spread around, and Wes Saxton adding another touchdown to his total. Only 12 yards receiving though, and Jeremy Jones and Jay Jones pretty much controlling it in the pass game. Stay tuned for next week. The Jaguars take on another Sun Belt opponent, Louisiana Monroe.